we're testing who builds the better ice skate, CCM or Graf. And today we're testing top of the line skates with the CCM FT6 Pro and the Graf PK 7900 Pro. Both skates are above 1,000 euros. Individual reviews for both of those skates are in the info button and linked below. And because I don't have money, I can't just buy those skates, so the FT6 Pro is a slightly used review unit from a former hockey player that I got as a present from a former pro hockey player and T-Blade, and the PK 7900 Pro is my own skate, but I will still try to make this review as neutral as possible. Let's talk about how I will rate and compare those two skates. So I'll rate the 4 criteria: build quality, optics, comfort and performance, and I won't just say this is the winner or this is the winner, but I will give 1 point if the performance is as expected. I will give 2 points if it overperforms, or 0 points if it underperforms. Also, I won't just test one skate and then test the other skate and say which one is better, but I will put one skate on one foot and then one skate on the other foot, and after a few minutes I will change the skates. This is the best way I have to compare how those skates feel next to each other. Let's talk about the design first. It always depends which colors you like. For example, the Graf is more or less a black skate with the yellow highlights added on my own. So without the yellow highlights added by me, with black laces and a regular blade system, the skate would be just black and a little bit of white with the regular blade system, Toque system. The skate itself, black with some neon yellow highlights. I would say it looks good, even with the visible carbon fiber. We have some details here also on the inside. Not the best design I've ever seen in a skate. I like it decent, always a little bit about the taste, but I would say the design of the Graf gets 1 point. It's what I expect, looks good, but also not overwhelming. It's just good, it's decent. The CCM FT6 Pro on the other side is just a beautiful skate if you see it neutral. So of course, this is how I like my skate, how I designed it, but if I have to see it neutral, this skate, the red and white and black contrast, also the visible carbon fiber here, it just looks good. Also on the inside, this blue color with some details printed on the cushioning. It just looks good. Also the back, many details here. The T-Blade system, of course, matches perfect with the white and red and black with the skate, which is white, red, black. So overall, I have to say this skate is just beautiful. And if we give the Graf 1 point for the design, then we have to give the CCM FT6 Pro 2 points, because every detail of this skate looks good and it has details, while the Graf is just a decent skate. So 1 point here, 2 points here. The next point is the build quality of those two skates. And the question is not which skate is made better, because we have 2 top-of-the-line skates built out of the best materials that those companies have to offer. But I have to ask the question, answer the question, who builds it better? Who makes more out of those materials? And the first thing you notice when you wiggle those two skates around is that the Graf skate is 120 grams lighter than the FT6 Pro. If you want performance, if you want to have a quick skate, then the Graf skate is your skate. If you want to have protection, then the cushioning in the FT6 Pro is way better. But this also makes the skate, if I put them close to each other, 1 centimeter wider than the PK 7900 Pro, which if you get hit by a puck is totally positive, because it will protect you better from the puck than the PK 7900 Pro. But if you lean into the turns, the point where this skate touches the ice comes earlier than at the PK 7900 Pro. 2 totally different approaches to a skate. This skate has built everything into it. It has a good cushioning, it's comfortable, you have enough space for your foot, which you also have here. The skate is also comfortable, I can wear it for 10 hours straight. This skate just has a little bit more of everything and delivers everything I would expect in a skate in this price range. So I would give it 1 point, because it delivers what I expect, a top build quality, top cushioning, everything top of the line. But this skate is definitely more agile, it's also more lightweight, and it's also comfortable and delivers everything I need. So I would say what I expect. And this delivered nearly the same, but lighter and more agile. So in my eyes, 2 points, 1 point for the build quality. But those are just 2 small points of the overall performance of those skates. Now let's go on the ice and find out how good they really are. Alright guys, for the on-ice comparison we are starting with the CCM FT6 Pro on my right foot and the Graf PK 7900 Pro on my left foot. totally different feeling. Unlaced, let's get them laced up. What I really like about the CCM is that there are pillows, there's cushioning everywhere in the skate, so it's so damn comfortable, which also makes the skate pretty big, pretty wide, but also pretty comfortable. The Graf on the other side is more like it just has what you really need on the ice. Yeah, I'm giving pressure. I have full contact at every part of the skate, everywhere. Also the cushioning makes the lacing pretty precise. The Graf way less cushioning, so everything is a little bit less soft, say it this way. This skate just has what you need in a skate and not a single pillow, a single cushioning. More, which has its pros and its cons.
And at this moment the microphone totally died. Just for this clip, but it totally died. The only thing you could hear was that. Now I want to tell you what I've said while I was putting the skates on, so you're not missing that. While I was standing up, I noticed because of the pillow and the good contact in the skate, my heel was barely moving, if it was even moving, when I was going on my toes. While in the Graf skate, I had a minor movement. Not too bad, but a minor movement that I wanted to notice. And then I decided whatever you feel on the bench is the one thing, but when you feel on the ice is the other thing. So let's go on the ice.
Wow, this is very, very, very different, but also very, very similar. So I feel the full support in both skates. I can feel that the heel at the CCM FT6 Pro is definitely sitting a little bit lower. The pressure points in both skates are very precise, but everything is a little bit more rough at the Graf and a little bit softer at the CCM. I got full pressure points in both skates, but how they translate the pressure into the ice is very different. Let's check out the pressure, the power transfer a little bit more precise with footwork. At footwork, I have to say both skates precise as fuck, awesome performing. You can feel that the CCM is a little bit heavier, but the power transfer in both skates is very good. At the CCM, the only problem I have is that it's a little bit wider. I also had this problem at the review. I have to be careful how much I lean into the ice before the skate lifts out. The Graf on the other side, I can do everything I'm used to because this is actually my skate. So footwork, they both perform in a different way. More cushioning, more comfortable, more rough. On this side, both skates perform good. It's hard to say which skate wins here, but if I have to say a winner in this round, I would still go for my own skate, not just because I'm used to it, but because it's just more lightweight, and more lightweight at footwork definitely matters. More lightweight may also matter at line breaks. This is what pro hockey skates are made for. It's pretty hard to figure out some differences in those skates while I'm doing those explosive motions. The power transfer, both skates, awesome. At accelerating, also at stopping, just perfect. The ice contact of both skates, good. The weight difference, not really noticeable, even if we have over 100 grams more in the CCM. Both skates do what they have to do, what they are made for. Really hard to tell a difference here. Now let's go for some more precise stops with, of course, precision stops. Alright, at the precision stops, also hard to figure out a difference. The weight doesn't make a difference at all here. The power transfer in both skates just perfectly on point. The only difference I can really figure out here is that the Graf is just a harder skate. They are both full carbon fiber skates, but here we have a way better cushioning. So the comfort, the CCM FT6 Pro
is a little bit better, especially at those extreme moves when you really have pressure on the sides. You can feel that here is a cushioning that is very thick, very sturdy, and here the cushioning is just what you need and not a single layer more. So I guess power, precision, those two skates equal, but at comfort, now the advantages of the cushioning of the CCM FT6 Pro are showing up. The next chapter, before we are changing the skates, will be ground touches. All right, ground touches so far work perfectly, but you can see that the CCM skate is definitely wider here. This is also the issue, as I said, that I had in the review of the FT6 Pro. So now, as I try to do my very low ground touch, the skate, because it's having such a good cushioning, because it's that wide, lifting me out of the ice earlier than the Graf skate. So yeah, comfort. This one is in front at the moment. Performance, they're both performing absolutely great with this minor issue that I can't lean that deep into the ice. If this is really an issue for hockey players, I don't know. For me as a ground touch freestyler, definitely is. But this is just the first round. Now to find out which skate really performs better and feels better, I'm changing the feet, putting a Graf skate on my right foot and a CCM skate on my left foot. Now with the CCM on my left foot, wow, that feels different. And the Graf on my right foot, wow, that feels different. It feels like I'm instantly fitted into the CCM skate and I'm swimming around in the Graf skate without lacing them up. So because of the cushioning, of course, the CCM is tighter even unlaced. Now let's lace it up. I don't have to use too much force actually. With the waxed laces and the cushioning, everything fits where it has to fit compared to the Graf where you really have to work with the laces. So it's like comparing those two skates with, let's say, a Bugatti Veyron and a Formula 1 car. The Bugatti Veyron is freaking fast, but if you watch the television shows, you see that it's still a comfortable car, while the Graf skate feels more like a Formula 1 car. I have to use more force, not uncomfortable force, but I definitely have to make the skate fit with the laces. It's not automatically fitting like this skate kinda is. I lost some weight on this foot and gained some weight on this foot. If I haven't said it already, wow, this is different. The heel is now sitting way lower on my left foot, and in this area, my forefoot area is completely fixed without pressure. It's just fixed, like baked and placed, and here I can feel that I have some room. It's not wiggling around, but I just have more space in the forefoot area of this skate. The comfort, way better on the CCM skate. I feel the pressure points already of this skate, but I was skating heavily the last 2 days, so there has to be some pressure, but definitely the CCM is more comfortable. You can really feel the lace biting in here at the top area. So comfort points. I don't want to make a final result now about the comfort, but pretty sure that the CCM is going to win this one clearly. But now let's find out how the comfort is on the ice and the performance is on the ice compared to each other right now on the ice. I'm a little bit nervous because, yeah, as I expected, it's so damn different. The heel is sitting way lower on the CCM now. Let's give them some power. Alright, the difference is there, but it's hard to tell which skate is now better, which skate is now worse. And with every meter I'm skating, the difference gets lower and lower. So now, again, the full test, which skates perform how and which conditions, starting with footwork. Alright guys, footwork.
a thing where I really noticed that this skate is just a little bit tighter, fitting a little bit, better, to be honest, with its cushioning, while this skate is just made for lightweight and for power. So they both perform good. No question, all kinds of footwork are possible with both skates. Here, it's a little bit more precise, but also a little bit heavier. As I said, weight matters in footwork. Here, a little bit less comfortable, but a little bit more lightweight, and the power transfer is still there. So the difference is like this in the performance and like this in the comfort. This skate just has what it needs for a skate, but now when I'm doing my footwork motions, I wouldn't say that this skate is uncomfortable. You just feel the pressure a little bit more. Now let's add some power to the test again with line breaks. Yes, again, this is what those skates are made for. The power transfer is just perfect. You definitely notice the difference in the way that this skate is a little bit more lightweight, but for me it makes absolutely no difference in the performance. Both skates transfer all the power I give them to the ice. Both skates are precise, no problems at all with any of the skates on any of the sides. Just perfect. This is what those skates made for, so I expect them to perform great here for those price points. Next chapter, of course, precision stops. Precision stops, both skates are doing what I want them to do. I don't notice a difference in performance. I don't notice a difference in comfort. Both skates just performing excellent. What I would expect from a skate in this price point, as I said before, but still the difference is very small. The next chapter will be, of course, when I have enough speed, round touches, starting with a head down. Now let me do the same trick I was not able to do with the CCM on my right foot, now with the Graf skate on my right foot. Just perfect. Both skates, ground touches, precision, power, power transfer, everything is great, but here, as you could see with the last trick, I can just lean a little bit deeper down with the Graf skate than I can with the CCM skate. So this is the only difference in performance I notice. There's a difference in comfort I notice because the cushioning in this skate is just better. Overall, I would say comfort, this skate is not uncomfortable. Please, no, it's really not uncomfortable. Compared to the CCM skate, which is just pretty comfortable, this skate feels less comfortable. So I would say comfort, 1 point for the Graf because this is what I expect from a skate for over 1,000 euros, but definitely 2 points for the CCM, which is like skating with a pillow on your feet. So as I said, this is a Bugatti, this is a Formula 1 car. They both deliver, but this one just delivers the same speed with more comfort. Performance. Pretty hard to tell. Both skates perform awesome. Both skates do what I want them to do. Both skates deliver every piece of energy, every piece of power straight into the ice, just perfect. But they both cost over 1,000 euros. So this is what I expect from a skate in this price range. So performance, even if I can't lean that deep into the turns with the CCM skate and way better with the Graf skate, I wouldn't say that this makes that much of a difference in performance because those are tricks that not many people are doing except me. Probably hockey players, if they really do sharp turns, they lean a little bit deeper, but then they probably might use some longer blades, which is not possible with T-blade. Definitely possible with Took, for example. So I wouldn't say this doesn't make that much of a difference. So I have to say performance, both skates perform pretty great, but this is what I expect for a skate in this price range. So both skates get 1 point, which gives us a final overall rating of those two skates compared to each other, which you can see here. I don't have the points in my head now, but I will see which skate is the winner. I have to say, I love my Graf skates. I will continue to skate Graf skates because for me they are delivering what I want that a skate delivers. The CCM skate, also a great skate. Of course, prefer what the Graf skates deliver because I'm skating Graf skates for my entire life. The CCM skate, also not a bad skate. You have to decide what you like more that a skate delivers to you and then choose based on the difference I could figure out while I was testing the skates next to each other. I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope this video gives you a better idea of what you can expect from different skates at this these high price ranges so you can spend your money well. And this is it for today, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up for the algorithm. Please don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss anything in the future. Feel free to check out my merch. Feel free to check out my Instagram. That's it for today, guys. See ya!